Hey guys, it's Drew. Welcome to another episode of Drew's Quick Fixes and Hacks. And today we're going to be changing a headlight on a 1997 Chevy Tahoe. And I am utilizing my GoPro today, so should be a little less shaky, but hopefully I'll have everything framed up in sight. But as you can see, if you look over here, left headlight's working, and you can also see where I removed that grill earlier, and the right headlight is not here, so it's not working. So you definitely want to get that fixed. So here, let's roll over here, and we're gonna shut those off, and we're gonna start. There's a couple things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a glove, and that's one of the things that AutoZone gave me. And you've got one of these Sylvania bulbs here. This is a 9006, I believe, and it's a halogen bulb. It's not LED. I want it to match the other bulb. So, but anyway, let's get started. The other thing you're gonna need is a 5mm wrench. And Tahoe is kind of unique on how this works. If you look at this, this is really a strange one. So you basically put the wrench right here on top of this. This is actually a bolt here. And then you're gonna loosen it up. And as you loosen that up, it's gonna come off. Well, let's just do this, because man, it's gonna take a little while. You know what? I was actually tightening that. Wow, guys. I'm partially dyslexic, just so you guys know. So right and left are all the same to me. So lefty-loosey, L, all the way around, counterclockwise, backwards. And we're gonna keep going. There was some resistance on that, though. That's why, okay, it's really tight over time. So anyway, you gotta turn this until it comes all the way off. And it's really moving here. Okay, so now you can do the rest with your finger here. And boom, that's the bolt that holds your headlight in, and it's really pretty big. So I do have an obstacle here that I didn't realize before I started. I may have to take this off, like I showed you earlier. I didn't bring out a screwdriver for that, but I think I'm gonna have to take this grill guard off in order to facilitate getting the bulb out, because this bulb will just pop out. However, it is a heck of a lot harder to get to without that without having this thing out here. All right, guys, so I got a power drill here with a bit. I'm gonna take these off. Try not to strip them. They're a little bit rusted, but okay. And I'm not taking the whole grill off. I'm just taking off this little thing right here. These are sort of, I also brought a bag. Guys, you don't want to lose your screws, and I'm probably going to leave this off like I did the other one, just because the truck's getting older. Okay, so we're going to take off the other one here. Okay, I see what the issue is. There's actually a bolt on the other side of this, so that's not going to work either. Alrighty, so I'm going to need a wrench too. Alright guys, so this one actually has to have a wrench on the end to pull these out. So that's a there we go. And this is not standard on all Tahoes, guys. This is just, I actually had this put on as an add-on, and I really do like it. Let's get this last one out. There's the bolt, still in there. Yep, still inside the, wow, how about that, guys? The nut is still in there, guys, the washer. Interesting. There it is. Oh. Okay. So next one. Reverse. Got it. And off it goes. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now we can get to the headlight housing here, guys. I'll leave this over here. Put this bolt in here, this nut. Make sure we keep track of everything. Set this over to the side. Alrighty, so now we're ready to get down to this. I'm going to put the glove on. Guys, if you're wondering why you want to wear a glove, these halogen lights, if you touch the any part of that and get oil from your hand on there, you can actually cause the light to burn out faster. It's basically I'm not really sure how that works, but I understand it gets very hot, and I guess the oil can cause it to kind of catch fire. I don't know. Anyway, It is very true. I've actually done that. So I'm gonna put this over here. And we're gonna try to get this headlight out now. And it should wiggle out. Guys, this truck has been, this is a 21-year-old truck. No, 1993, 1987 minus 2022. I think it's close to 25 years. You guys do the math. I'm working, I can't think of it. But it is pretty stuck in here. So I may need a pry bar for this too. Good grief. There it goes. Got it. Okay, so you want to kind of pinch underneath and wiggle. And like I said, a lot of these videos show these pros doing it in 5 seconds. I'm gonna show you some of the challenges with this. So I'm gonna lift up, pull out. Well, that's the part you don't want to pull off. This is broken beforehand anyway. A mechanic broke that when he was working on my truck. I wasn't too happy about that. There it is. So you just gotta kind of wiggle a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. That was a great song in the early 2000s. You know what I'm missing, guys? Good grief. There's another bolt. See this? I didn't see that. Yeah, should have seen that. Should have known. Let's grab my wrench. How about that? Surprise, surprise, surprise. And you know, it's been a while since I changed these headlights. I should have known that. Lefty loosey, let's go. There we go. Holy crap. How did I miss that? So we're gonna take this other bolt off and it should just slide right out. Leave it to me, guys, to make a video that should have gone kind of quick to make it a little longer. But you know, you look at those other videos online and they do it so quick and simple, and this can show you some challenges. Now, if you will look, these are both the same, so it doesn't really matter which one goes where. One of them's a little rusted. They do stick though, so let's slide this sucker out without breaking the front grille again like I did. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the housing is out, and like I said, I don't think I could have done that without popping that grill guard off. So the part of the light that's out, I got to just to remember, guys, because I don't want to switch the wrong light bulb. Oops. Let's turn on my high beams. That's how you know which bulb to fix. So click back. High beams are on. Okay, so it's this side right here. Because the high beam's a completely different light bulb from the low beams. That's if you didn't know that. Let's turn that off. Alrighty. So we have our bulb. Put it over here. Pull it out, and this is a turn. It's clockwise. I think it's clockwise. Just turn it like that. It still can stick a little bit. It's kind of caught on that edge there. There should be some pull on this, but there's not. Again, guys, I'm not a professional, and I'm showing you this as it would be if you're doing it. There you go. So guys, see these little notches in here? You slide and turn those, and they make sure they line up there and they come out. There's my bulb, and we're gonna pull this little flap right here, these little tabs, and off it comes. Now, you can see the filament. It's hard to see those two little, usually it's a lot more burnt out. The filament in there looks like it's burned out. Let's compare that to the new one. I don't want to touch it, but yes, so see the difference on those two? Here's something none of those other videos do. See if we can get it in the light here. So you'll see how on this one the little spring is broken. That one the spring is intact. That's how you can tell that the bulbs are bad. So let's try them, shine them up in the light up in the sky there. Again, I'm using the GoPro on my head, so I'm not really sure what exactly I'm looking at, but making sure it's in focus. Okay, guys, so good bulb. We're gonna attach that. So I'm gonna put it on here. See, this lines up with the little notch right there. Click that sucker in there, and then you line these back up. Okay. See how it lines into the little hole right there? And you turn it. And as you turn it, it should click back in place. Up, you turn it upwards. Okay, now it's locked in place. We're in there. Now we're going to put the assembly back in. You want to make sure these holes line up. You can see where these bolts go. So you push that sucker right back in there. You do want to be careful pulling that. Like I said, I can't believe my mechanic a while back broke that. You can buy a replacement for that on eBay. Okay, so back in goes this. You definitely want to make sure these bolts go in back in the right way. I believe the rusted one was over here. Because if you don't get these in right, guys, you don't want your headlight popping out while you're driving. There's one right there. And the other one. There's a little hole. You got to make sure it lines up and then goes in there. And you just kind of spin it with your hand to see, make sure it's locking or matching in there. And guys, if this video is sort of frustrating to you, I'm showing you all the stuff, all the challenges you're going to have. I don't practice this regularly, but there are videos that are like 2 minutes where the guy does this, but he doesn't show you the difficulties you run into reinstalling and installing. So really, lining that up is not as easy as it looks, guys. Okay, I think it's lined up there. Now we got our 5mm. We're going to switch this back to Tighten. I'm just going to spin it around. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? It's a little tight with that edge there. Well, might have chipped the paint a little bit. Now it's tightening, okay? You don't want to tighten that too much, guys. You can actually strip it. It's in there, so don't over tighten. Please don't over tighten. But you just want it to get enough resistance to where you're not, you know. This kind of wrench actually does help a lot because you can lift it up and spin it. Okay, it's tightening just enough to tighten it. There we go. Hey, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope it wasn't an electrical issue. I don't think it was. And we have lights, so I can now get the truck inspected. And for those of you that were following me, I just got this truck out of the graveyard for about 1.5 years. The transmission was broken, and I had to do a video on it. Let's just check the brights. And obviously in North Carolina, if you live in a state that doesn't require inspections, you're lucky. Okay, the brights work. In North Carolina, you have to get your truck inspected. And that's exactly why. They want you to know your headlights are working, things like that. So guys, there you go. Replacing a headlight on a 1997 Chevy Tahoe. These are K1500s, things like that. And some of the challenges you may face, I hope my video helped you, because some of those other videos make it look really, really easy. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. And if you haven't already, click that notification button. It'll let you know I'm going to be posting a lot more videos because it's winter time, and I like working on cars in the winter when it's nice and cool. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Drew with Drew's Quick Fixes and Hacks. GoPro, stop recording.